I just seen it go live on you. All right, Shalom. Shalom. First and foremost, we would like to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash, and double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS, who rule well, teach well, being great examples to his younger brothers, and peace and blessing and salutation to the hopeful elect out there pushing his word and truth, and its sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful elect of believers, the listeners, came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bashim Shah. All right. Brother GMS Mississippi Camp, brother Yashima. All right. What we want to go into today is dealing with the great downfall. All right. The great downfall. And when we're speaking of the great downfall, we're speaking of the downfall of America, which is the downfall of Esau Edom's empire. Okay. Because America, has been the financial powerhouse. Okay, they have been the military powerhouse, and they've also been, all right, the powerhouse for enchantments throughout the planet Earth. Okay, so the elites have been able to use the American empire to weaken the nations. That's why America was known as a hammer. Okay, and not only militarily, but economically, America has been able to hammer these nations into submission unto the elite bankers, man. Okay, and what we're about to witness is that hammer be broken asunder, as the scriptures say. You got it, bro.
This is our Revelation 18 in verse 1.
Yep.
And after these things, I saw another angel come down from heaven,
yep,
having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory.
Yep, go ahead.
And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen, and has become the habitation of devils.
Yeah, Babylon the Great is fallen and has become the habitation of devils, because this place is gonna be a dwelling, all right, for desert animals, man. Okay, because the way America is going to be taken out is through thermonuclear destruction, man. And every move that America is making, okay, is running towards this thermonuclear destruction. Go ahead.
And the hold of every foul spirit, and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird.
Go ahead.
For all the nations have drunk of the wrath. It's like, for all the nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her.
And that's why you heathens gonna go in captivity, okay, with Esau Edom, because you have partook, okay, in the fornication, which ultimately her fornication, her philosophy, her wine is rebellion against the Most High, because all you heathen nations are with this digital system that Esau Edom is trying to set up, and he's trying to replace the Most High with technology, man. And all you nations are guilty for partaking in it. And he's going to use these nations to judge America. And then Yahweh Shai is going to come and judge the nations, man. Okay? Go ahead. Yes.
Now, this is why, like you said, bro, you see him, all these different nations, they setting up what? They setting up room for the ultimate, that device that the Lord basically told us not to take. They set room for the digital system. So and we watching this. Hey, this is live, man. So ultimately, it's gonna come to America, but we can see it around us first.
Yep.
So it says, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies.
Yeah, because the earth has gotten rich off American consumerism. Because America was set up to consume the goods of the earth. Okay, because as merchandise come in, the American dollar goes out. Okay, and since the American dollar, all right, is the world reserve currency, these nations, okay, need that currency, man. Okay, and the easiest way to get that American dollar has been to sell to the American population. That's why America was able to weaponize the dollar because they could put sanctions on you to where you don't have access to their market. And if you don't have access to the market, you can't get the dollar. And if you don't have the dollar, you don't have, you know, you don't have a supply of their world reserve currency, man. Because right now the dollar is still the most liquid currency in the world. You know, it's not it's devaluing, but it's still valuable because it's the most liquid currency in the world.
You're linked to the consumerism.
Yep.
So, hey, without if you're not having access to that dollar, shit, you're not having access to the consumer. You know, and America is one big consuming nation. You know, so yeah, that says, and I heard another voice from heaven saying, "Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues."
And the last play is gonna be nukes. Matter of fact, let's get that Zechariah 14:12. You know, because the last plague that's gonna hit America is gonna be the nukes. Because first America is gonna be plagued with violence. It's gonna be plagued with famine. Okay, it's gonna be plagued with poverty. All right, and that last plague gonna be the nukes, man. Go ahead.
And this is Zechariah 14:12.
Yep.
And this should be the plague wherewith the Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem.
All the people that have fought against Jerusalem. They're speaking of the elect. Okay, and the elect stand for what? Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua. Okay, so the most anti-Messiah place on the earth is here in America. Okay, that's why America gonna get the brunt of that plague of nuclear destruction. But nukes don't be shot in other places. Okay, but see, America gonna get the brunt of this plague, which is nuclear destruction, because America has been the main stage of rebellion and anti-Messiah in the earth, man. That's why I said the place where our Lord was what? Crucified. Spiritual Egypt and Sodom. Let's talk about here America, man. We're in the midst of a downfall, man. You know, don't believe all the hoorah. You know, these Edomites beat their chest like they done did something great, you know, because they done went and snatched up, all right, South American president. They've been doing it, all right? It's just a normal day in Babylon. It's just a normal day in the CIA to go snatch a president and go disappear somebody. That's what they do, okay? Just because they publicize and make this big deal about it, they glamorize it, and you know they put a whole Hollywood production behind it. That doesn't reverse this. Let's get ready to happen. You can say something.
No, you got it.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, this their flesh shall consume away while they stand up on their feet.
Their flesh shall consume away while they stand on their feet. And what's the only thing that can do that, man? Is that nuclear wind from that blast, man. Go ahead.
It says, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth.
Yeah, that's that. So you're gonna be on. Imagine that you're on your feet. So that means the Lord gonna be keeping them up. And say they on their feet.
Yep. Like the movie Terminator.
Yeah.
With the girl Sarah
Connor.
Yeah, God.
Hey, the Lord gonna keep their spirit in their body so they can feel all their pain, all their heat, man. At once. That's the wrath of the Most High without mixture. Okay, man. In fact, let's get this. Let's get that Revelation 14:9. You see, because that's their wrath without mixture, man. Go ahead.
It's Revelation 14:9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand.
Yep, so you people, you already worship the image. Even now with this whole, you celebrate, okay, with America like it's some great victory. That's because you worship the image of the beast. You want this to keep going. Okay? You Edomites, you simple niggas, you want this to keep going. You worship the culture of America, man. No matter how bad America treats you, you niggas love America, man. You people love America. You love this idea of America, man. It was a project. The project is over, man. The elites are on to something else, and above the elites, the Most High is on to something else, man. Because it's the Most High that allowed America to reign, okay, and be the superpower of the earth. And now we're going to see it be brought down.
We see them boundaries being basically brought to the edge, man.
Yeah.
Shit, they finna go over the cliff, you know, and then you people going with it.
Done.
You know,
ain't no brakes on it.
It says, "Hey, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb.
Yeah, so it said the wrath without mixture. And we go into the wrath without mixture, that means you're gonna get the full brunt of the Most High's anger that He has for America. Because if you take that sea hill, okay, because Esau is gonna try to establish this new world order on the way out. Okay, so while the Lord is bringing this man down, He's trying to throw up this system, and what you're going to be required to have that micro sea hill to participate in this system. Okay, and if you take that, that means that you are in full agreement with this man's rebellion against the Most High, and that's why the Most High is going to give you the full wrath, okay, the full brunt of that destruction without mixture, man. You know, yeah.
Kind of, and the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever, and they had no rest day nor night, who worshiped the beast and his image, and whosoever received the mark of his name.
Yeah, so this place is gonna be he gonna leave this bitch smoking. You know, that destruction is gonna leave America smoking, man. You know, that fire gonna burn for a while, and then when it finally go out, man, it's gonna be, you know, smoke. Hey, the Lord gonna smudge the earth with America, man. You know, because the Lord gonna cleanse the atmosphere. Like that nuclear destruction is gonna cleanse the atmosphere. You know, it's gonna cleanse certain lands and, you know, make it fertile again. America gonna be turned to a desert because it's gonna be overkill on America, man. You know, but the Lord finna beautify the place of His feet. Okay.
Now you want to go back in Revelation?
Yeah, you can read down.
This Revelation 18 and verse 8. Started verse 7 said, "How much have she glorified herself and lived deliciously? So much turmoil, so much torment and sorrow give her.
Yeah.
For she have said in her heart, I sit a queen and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow."
Yeah, see, that's the mindset that's here in America, man. You know, America has lived deliciously, even now. And show that you people don't care. People are already talking about, you know, the oil price, the gas price is gonna be lower. Nigga,
Right.
there's somebody else. Oh, how you gonna be already anticipating your life to get easier based off somebody else suffering, man? Showing you people you ain't shit. All right, you nothing but criminals, man. Okay, all you Americans are criminal minded, man, because you got a criminal minded leadership, man. You know, so you don't mind that the world suffers. America doesn't care if the whole world is suffering as long as they can live deliciously, man. And that's the only reason you people are complaining, all right, because your personal situation is affected by American policy, man. But when American policies make the world suffer, you have no problem as long as you can live deliciously, man. But the Lord finna bring all that suffering that America has pushed out over all these years. It's gonna be brought back to America, man. I'm saying real quick, Job 4 and 8.
This is the book of Job 4 and verse 8. "Even as I've seen, they that plow iniquity and sow wickedness reap the same."
Read again, bro.
It says, even Job 4 and 8, "Even as I have seen, they that plow iniquity and sow wickedness reap the same."
Yeah, so America has plowed all this wickedness into the earth. Okay? They sown all this wickedness into the planet Earth. Now they finna reap the same. Okay? America is finna reap what it's sown. It's sown nothing but all these bombings is cute. Right? Everybody can laugh and joke, make memes while America just bomb and just blowing up shit. Guess what? All that bombing coming back here in 1 hour, which we're gonna get to. All that bombing that you've done over all these decades in America, guess what? All that bombing gonna come back here at one time. And that's gonna be in the form of thermonuclear missiles, man. Okay, with them hypersonic projectiles, and they're gonna be precision guided, all right, to hit every target that the Lord wanted to hit, man. You got it, bro.
It is back in Revelation 18 and 10. It says, standing up, start at 9, and the kings of the earth who have committed fornication with her live deliciously with her.
Yep.
Shall be with her.
So you and going back to it, you heathens are not innocent. Even though the Lord gonna use these heathen nations and these other nations to take America down, these other nations are not innocent because they've enriched themselves off the wickedness of America as well. Okay, China benefits off the wickedness of America, man. Russia benefits off the wickedness of America, man. Okay, so these nations have enriched themselves. All right, the governments of these nations have enriched themselves off America, man. So they're complicit in the wickedness, man. And that's why they finna be judged too at the return of Yahweh Shai.
It says, and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning.
Yep, when they shall see the smoke of her burning. Because see, America is the centerpiece of this global economy. Okay? America has been the centerpiece of this global economy, all right, for the last 70 years, man. Okay, 70, 80 years. So when that centerpiece is removed, okay, because these other nations, they're not built for consumerism. America is, okay? So they gonna be, because the merchandise, the merchandise, the people, these big corporations, okay, they made a living off what? American consumerism, man. Okay, go ahead.
It says, standing afar off for the fear of her torment,
Yep.
saying, alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come.
In 1 hour is thy judgment come. In 1 hour, America be no more. And that's gonna show the power of the Lord. All this hype about America and this and that, man, the Lord gonna wipe this bitch out in an hour, man. All this big talking, the special forces and all this Hollywood shit, man. America gonna be destroyed in 1 hour. And that's gonna be a showcase of the Lord's power. You got it.
Yep. All this from what, 1776?
Yep.
It's 250 years.
Yep. This year.
Yeah, come. Hey, all this building that's been going on, hey, the Lord finna throw it down. They again, going to brother point, hey, they finna show the power y'all about Shema shot. How quick, hey, scripture say, hey, a speedily riddance, man.
Yep.
This how quick they can lose everything, man. Everything is finna melt around them, man. Hey, because hey, what the Lord is doing, he's gearing up. He done did it. His scripture say he created the smith that blow the coals. So they doing these things. Everything is focusing on what? End time prophecy. Mm-hmm. That's what everything is geared towards. So what? To basically bring in that speedy riddance of this great system, this beast system. Mm-hmm.
Hey, that's beautiful because you said, imagine 250 years of building up, wiped away in an hour, man. And it dealt done a lot of wickedness. It took a long time for him to engineer the minds of the people, to him set up this infrastructure, to manipulate all the governments of the world, man. He been building this up, man. And then the Lord just gonna erase this bitch, man, like it never was, man. I think that's in something else.
No, you can get
It's that Malachi 1:4. If you don't mind getting NLT, and then just bag up what you're saying as well, bro.
This is Malachi 1:4. Let's NLT.
Yep.
In NLT, Esau's descendants in Edom may say, we have been shattered, but we will rebuild the ruins.
Yeah, so this was going back to the fall of the Roman Empire. It's also linked, to the head that was wounded to death on the dragon, which represents the Roman Empire, but it was healed. Okay? So Esau was shattered, the Roman Empire, because the Roman Empire represents the peak, all right, of Esau Edom. And that's why, when he came back into power, what did he revamp? The Greco-Roman Empire. That represents the peak of his power, his influence in military. Okay, so when he came back into power in the Renaissance, he established the Greco-Roman Empire all over again, man. Go ahead.
It says, but the Lord of heaven's armies replies, they may try to rebuild, but I would demolish them again.
I would demolish them again. So all this building up they done, all this manipulation and all this deception and all this enchantments and all this pushing this money into this system. Okay, everything that the devil has done, okay, to build up. All right, the Lord's getting ready to throw down, man. All this, he talking about data centers and putting data centers in the ocean and in the heavens, in the atmosphere. Okay, all these satellites he got, GPS and all this technology. He got micro technology, man. All this shit that he done built up, man. The Lord say he gonna demolish again, man. He built it up. That's why all of it is vanity. It's all vanity, man. in this man's system, man. And that's why the Lord pulled us out, man, and brought us to the light. See, now we're doing the only thing that matters, and that's serving the Lord. But that's the only thing that's going to matter is who's in good standings with you, how about you, Shot. Nothing else on the earth is going to matter when the Lord begins to judge, man. You got it.
Yeah, I'm just read on, bro.
Yeah,
Said,
sure.
hey, their country would be known as the land of wickedness, and their people will be called the people with whom the Lord is forever angry.
Yeah, see, we're going to see, because we've been reading about the Lord being pissed at Esau. But Esau still been doing his little bullshit, and, it's like he's prospering. He's able to just get on TV and lie and boast and do this and say that. But see, now we're finna see the Lord's anger against this nigga, man. We're finna see the Lord's anger really play out against this nigga, man. Okay, go ahead.
It's we're back in the Malachi. We're down living on that. We went to verse 5.
No, you can.
Oh yeah, because I wanted to real quick just get into it. Bro. Just basically going back into that again how the Lord's gonna throw this place down, man. 2 Peter 3, just getting right into it.
You break it down.
It says the Lord is not slack concerning his promise, but some men count slackness is not long suffering to us. But he is long suffering towards usward, which is the elect, not willing that any should perish, but that all should come to repentance. And Lord willing, we the elect. It says, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, and these people ain't gonna be ready. But here it is, you got the prophets day and night telling you the judgments and the prophecies that Yahweh Shemel Shah is going to bring in the earth, man. And what's going on, and everything you see before your face. It says, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens will pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat, and the earth also, and the works that are therein shall be burned up. Again, all these works that you see, and they're still building. These motherfuckers, they ain't stopping until the Lord put them to the stop. But hey, it's coming, and it's coming quick. It says, verse 11, seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved. No, verse 10, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Again, at extreme heat. So hey, the Lord got temperatures finna climb over this motherfucker. Yeah. It says, hey, that with that Malachi that 4:1. It says, in the earth also, in the works of the end should be burned up, seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved. What manner of persons ought ye to be in holy conversation and godliness? So it's a separation in whom the Lord. See, we know these things, so the Lord telling us, hey, how we should be, so that we don't be consumed with these people, man. So we got a lifestyle we got a lifestyle to move in. We got a certain way we gotta move in this place, man. A certain way we gotta think in this place also, knowing that this shit ain't gonna last forever. This shit, knowing it's on the brink of destruction. So, hey, knowing all this, considering all these things, what we do, we move in the fear of the Lord.
Done, bro. Like you say, we should be moving in a way that's pleasing to our power. We should be tapped in more than ever, and we should be detached from this world more than ever, man. And the Lord showing us, more and more He is. Brother had a testimony, dealing with a situation where the Lord showed that His power in His name. You see, and that's the only thing that's going to matter, man. Because we come to a time where the only thing that's going to matter in the planet Earth is power. Okay, only thing that's going to matter is power, man. All right, and we attached to our power. You see, so going back to the manner of person that we should be. All right, we should be a manner of person that's pleasing to our power. And the Lord loves it when His sons detach from this bitch, man, and lean into Him and lock into Him. Most I loves it when His sons, believers show faith, man. And that's another thing. The sons of God is back, man. Okay? And that's why this place is getting ready to go down, man. This place served as our punishment. Okay, our punishment is almost up. Matter of fact, get that real quick in Isaiah 40. Our punishment is almost up, and the Lord gonna take this place down and set up His sons forever, man, under Yahweh Shah in complete righteousness, man. Okay, Yahweh Shah gonna rule the earth in complete righteousness forever. And Lord, we're joint heirs, man.
40.
Start at 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Isaiah 40:1 says, comfort ye my people, said the Lord power.
Yep.
your power. It says, speak ye comfortably to Jerusalem.
You'll speak ye comfortably to Jerusalem. Because these words are comfort. Understanding that the Lord finna judge our enemies, man. And understanding we got an everlasting kingdom. Because we done had a kingdom before, but it ain't never been everlasting. See, now we coming back to an everlasting kingdom. You see, you got it, bro.
Yeah, it says, and cry unto her that her welfare is accomplished.
Yeah, her warfare is
Her warfare,
accomplished. Yeah, because we're prisoners of war. You see, we're prisoners of war, man. Okay? No matter how guess what? Still a prisoner of war. And the Most High showed that Jake's still a prisoner of war. Because what they do to these niggas that get money, that Pete Diddy, Bill Cosby, okay? They show that these niggas are prisoners of war, and Esau can do what he want with these niggas, man. Okay? Put these niggas in dresses, and that's what you do to your prisoners. Okay? You mock them. Okay? So we're prisoners of war. So we're here to tell our people that our warfare is accomplished, man. And by the signs of everything that's happening, the Lord is showing us that our warfare is accomplished, man. Because he's getting ready to take down the enemy. He's getting ready to take down our captive. All right? Go ahead.
And he's dealing with us again as a
Yep. That's a sign. Yep.
Yeah. It says that her iniquity is pardoned.
Yep. That iniquity is pardoned. And how our iniquity been pardoned? Through Yahweh Shai. Okay? So the sons of God, along with the believers, all right, the rest of 1/3, men, women, and children. All right. So you have the first fruits. Okay. Then you have the rest of the 1/3, which is the men, women, and children. We've been awakened because our warfare is accomplished, man. So he woke us out of sleep right before he came and right before he's coming to deliver us, man. Okay, and we get to see the downfall of Esau Edom. Matter of fact, what's that in Rock 25:7? You see, we're witnessing it. The Lord woke us up just in time to see this nigga fall. And Lord willing, we get delivered, man. Right, the timing of the Lord is perfect, man. You got it, bro.
And this is Sirach 25:7. There
Yep.
be 9 things which I have judged in my heart to be happy.
Yep.
And the 10th I will utter with my tongue.
Go ahead.
A man that have joy of his children.
Yep.
And he that live to see this falling of his enemy.
Yeah, so he that lived to see the fall of his enemy. All right, because the only way we can enjoy children is if this nigga fall, man. And because everything here is oppressive, it's restrictive, it's limited, it's tainted. Okay, but when this nigga fall, man, because Esau is the barrier. He's like a barrier to happiness, man, to joy, to peace, to abundance in the earth. This nigga's the barrier, man. This nigga is in the way. But this nigga get to get on TV and blame everybody else. Okay? No, nigga, the earth got an Edomite problem. And every problem that exists outside of Esau, it goes back to him. Niggas go back to Esau. The nigga woman go back to Esau. Okay? Third world countries, terror organization, everything you can think of, the drugs, cartel, obesity, anything you can think of, go back to this nigga, man. You the problem of the earth. And that's what Yahweh Shema Shai is finna address. He finna address you Edomites directly, man. You got it, bro.
And say he didn't remove that cancer, man.
Yeah.
But I think that was beautiful. I think we should win on that.
Yeah. You got it.
That fall, say, and we're witnessing the fall of our enemy, man. This is gonna be a great fall, man. One hell of a fall.
We got front row seats. And the Lord will be in that skybox watching this bitch burn, man. Yeah, man. So you Edomites, keep boasting, be impulsive, get proud, make your moves. All right. Try everything that you can think of. Okay. Because we know what it leads to, man. So with that, we pray that you brothers, all right, and you sisters can edify once again. We want to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem, Kakadash, and double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples to our young brothers. And peace and blessings, salutations, hopefully, shalom. Shalom.